After another few difficult days off the field, Dulwich Hamlet can let the football do the talking on it this afternoon as they play Brightlingsea Regent in the first meeting between the sides. After losing their unbeaten streak at Enfield last Saturday, the Hamlet travelled to Corinthian Casuals on Tuesday night in the London Senior Cup with 2 Anthony Achimpong goals and a top draw goalkeeping performance from Preston Edwards, helping them on their way to a 3-0 win. They make 7 changes. Regent have had a tremendous start to life at this level and are the highest placed promoted side in the league. They haven't played since beating Billericay Town on November 21st, and Tom Rothery unsurprisingly keeps the same starting lineup from that thumping win. 3 points today keeps Dulwich top. Can they grab the win and start another long unbeaten sequence? Far too overhit to interest Billy Hunt, who's the Brightlingsea Regent top scorer of the season. 2 goals in that Billericay win last time out, took his tally to 8. He's on the ball here. Can you find room for a shot perhaps? Hunt lays it off, that bobbled as Turner went to strike that. Away for a goal kick it goes. Edwards looking for Abrahams, who flicks it on. Preferred to Nathan Green, say not in the squad Nathan Green this afternoon. Virtually ever present since returning from his shoulder injury. Abrahams has not played much recent weeks. Weatherstone sends that one long forward. Boakye Adam to chase. Oh, he's not too far away from stretching and bringing that under his control. Harry Palmer gathers in the end. If Boakye Adam had got there first, he was taking that around the goalkeeper and surely would have given Dulwich an early lead. Edwards going short from the restart and then uses Weatherstone again. Condon doesn't want to close him down. He's allowed to send it long. Boakye Adam and Ferguson will tussle for this. Ferguson did help it on. Josh Gould has hurt his head, I think. Referee should, I think, stop the game. No, he's going to carry on. Here's Clunis. Still Clunis away from Condon. Deep ball in. Abrahams will try and retrieve it here up against Sam Ashford. He does, supported by Ibrahim Kargbo. Deep cross, and that's going to go away for a goal kick. Josh Gould asking Mr. Simpson the question why he didn't blow up there. Did look like he was holding his head. They've got 2 wins on their travels in the league so far this season from 10 games. 9 points picked up. Brightlingsea. As Carew delivers this. And towards Weatherstone it goes! The referee has blown up. Weatherstone colliding with Harry Palmer there. Both players okay. Weatherstone was caught by a knee to the face last week at Enfield from a set piece. Allassani. Turning Griggs nicely. Trying to do so again. Was fouled. Players have been quite physical against Allassani since he arrived at Champion Hill. He's so quick and tricky that often it's the way to play against him. Is he going to go for goal or will he just cross here, Carew? He does shoot, takes deflection off the wall, and that will loop away for a corner. Not enough height to get over the wall there. Out the deflection. Carew into another deep area and Palmer's punch hails back across goal. Referee's blown up in there. I think it was a high boot perhaps. A lot of bodies in there, not sure who might have been penalised there. Again, Palmer did enough with that initial corner, although Hales did knock the second ball across goal. Difficult one for the goalkeeper. This time it goes down the line, but actually Adam holding off Gould and coming inside now. Carew to Kargbo. Forward to Clunis. Nice little touch. Boakye Adam. Allassani's on his left. He's gone for goal. Boakye Adam. Deflection took all the sting out the shot. It was easy for Palmer. I think he hadn't spotted the run of Allassani to his left, perhaps. Nice little touch from Clunis in there to find Boakye Adam. He's not happy with himself. Dulwich striker. Carew just floats that one in and Weatherstone gets up. Referee's given a penalty. Must have been a handball in there. I can't see it was for a foul. And the referee indicating there was a handball as Weatherstone went in. And Carew, having taken the corner, will now troop across to take this penalty. Early call from the referee, the Dulwich fans also calling for it from behind the goal. I can't tell you which player it was. This to give Dulwich the lead then, just inside the half-hour mark. He does, emphatically done by Ashley Carew. Not many goalkeepers in the world would have saved that one, right in the roof of the net. Carew scores his 4th penalty of the season, his 7th goal of the campaign. Dulwich go ahead on the half-hour mark. Nice little step up from him. Just placed it high, beyond the reach of Palmer, even with him going the right way. Again, he's just going to float that one in. Palmer can't reach it. Beyond Weatherstone it goes, and beyond Hales. Palmer didn't cover himself in any glory there, trying to come for that cross. Well over his head as he tried to grab. Brightlingsea just needs to take a deep breath. They've not kept hold of the ball well there. Allassani. Away from 1. Away from 2, what a run, Allassani, brilliant! Every time he gets the ball 30 yards from goal, he only has one thing in his mind. It's to bomb on and go for goal. That's a tremendous effort from him. And Dulwich do get their quick-fire double. 11th goal already for the club in 2 months. Defenders can't get near to him when he's in his pomp. Once he got into the penalty area, you just knew it was going into the back of the net. So they rode a couple of challenges away from a couple of defenders into the area. I think Palmer did get a touch on it. Into the bottom corner it goes, and he's done it again for Dulwich. Clunis to Weatherstone. Lofted back over the defender's head for Clunis. Surely going to come in by Weatherstone now. It's a delightful looking ball towards Allassani. Miscontrols, of all people. You'd expect him to control and bury that. Taylor. Back inside for Carew. Try and harass them high up the field here, Brightlingsea. Well, actually had a busy game so far, and coming inside now trying to slip a pass through to Allassani. What a pass! Unlucky. Great vision by Nana Boakye Adam there. And Gavin Rose gives him a thumbs up from the bench. Allassani not too far away from stealing in there. Cargbo again can't find his target with his pass. Forward by Turner, better pass this time. Turner again found by Hunt. Condon. Lovely ball to the right hand side for Griggs. He's coming infield. Fancy a long range shot. Yes, he does. Oh, it's a great goal as well. Ricky Griggs has brought Brightlingsea Regent back into the game on the stroke of half time. A really great long range shot. Edwards did get a touch on it, hit the post as well. Finds his way into the back of the net, and Brightlingsea have not really trouble going forward in this first half. That's a tremendous strike from the right back. Dulwich was slow to get out to him. Came in field and had a go on his supposed weaker foot. Beyond Edwards it goes into the far corner via the post. Quite Taylor for Boakye Adam. Drop of the shoulders, nice. Slipping on for Allassani. It's just going to go beyond him for the shot initially. Still managed to go for goal. So angle working against him. McDonald clears. Body's in front of Preston Edwards for this throw. Edwards has flapped it a little bit. The shot comes in. It's blocked. Chipped back in, and that's easy for Edwards. Newman would have been better off drilling that back towards goal. Here goes Boakye Adam coming inside of Love. Allassani up with him, still Boakye Adam goes on. He's actually fouled his man in the end, unlucky. Other end though, Dulwich just about surviving. wonder if actually Adam could have taken the shot on with his left foot there when he had a bit of space. Good start to the second half this. Not sure purpose about Brightlingsea playing. Here goes Griggs. Abraham's second best on 2 occasions there. Sends in the crossballs and near post, deflects behind for the corner. All of a sudden, a bit of nervous energy around the ground, perhaps. Getting close to an equaliser a minute ago. To a good area. What a save by Edwards, tipping that over. A full stretch the keeper. Header, firm header from Josh Gould.
Come on, Dulwich! Come on, boys!
Edwards with a decent stop that. Turner produce another good ball. Edwards this time gathers well. Quick ball downfield. Allassani spinning his man nicely and getting away from Griggs. Beats him again. That's a poor challenge by Griggs. And he'll get a yellow card, chopping down Reise Allassani there. The Brightlingsea goal scorer will earn his side's first yellow card of the afternoon. Wouldn't bet against him going for goal from here. Already scored 1 this afternoon. And he produced another fine set piece. Tries to get into the near post, good save, really good stop. Palmer, a full stretch to his right, keeping him out. Carew's. No, Boachi Yadam in possession now. This ends come inside, sends in a deep ball. Again, Brightlingsea safely clear. Cargbo's been turned and the break is on. Here goes Phil Kelly. A lot of space to move into. Abrahams has got to come across and try and slow him up. Kelly comes inside, goes for goal, straight to Edwards, who palms away. Good save by the Dulwich keeper again. Shot from distance, blocked by Abrahams. Another shot from distance. This time it's Carew. Got his body in front of it. And that cross flashes across goal, and it'll be a goal kick. Edwards with 1 save, and Taylor and Carew with blocks to keep out Jack Newman. The other end, Palmer with a fine save to keep out Carew's free kick. Successive Saturdays, he's been kept up by a very good bit of goalkeeping from a free kick. Newman's able to clear up to Hunt. It goes, get there ahead of Taylor, and they'll hold him off. Trying to come inside with the ball, send it long, and there's 2 men over there. Edwards has got to come off his line quickly, does well. Saw the threat of Phil Kelly there, Edwards. Dulwich almost caught out on the counter-attack. So a lot of men over on that side of the field did Brightlingsea. Boachi Yadam, he's been tackled there. Hales has miscued his clearance. It's laid off. Abrahams coming across, sees to it that there's no shot on Preston Edwards' goal. Edwards taking his time before distributing. Allassani second best in the air. Turner, it was awkward for him to control, and Carew pokes it away from him. Nathan Ferguson now. Turn of pace. Bought him some time on the ball. Lovely pass that. Clunis drills it in. Headed over his own crossbar by Gould, I think. Really great pass that from Nathan Ferguson to set Clunis free. Dulwich have their first corner since the break. Palmer out to the left-hand side. It's helped on down the touchline. Brightlingsea have had a really good second half, so a lot more ambition going forward. Griggs' pass is loose, gets another go here, Griggs, and has played it through to Hunt. Tries to wrap his foot around a shot and try and bend it to the far corner. It's charged down though. Taken over the ball here is Newman. Hunt. Is Cripps. Gets through 1 challenge and another. Good save again by Edwards, getting down low. Can be an awkward one for a goalkeeper having to get down like that, but Edwards has done really well. Waiting for the traffic to leave his penalty area before rolling out to Taylor. Allassani gets through the challenge of Griggs. Clever play. On he goes, Allassani. Is there a final shot for him? Yes, there is. took a deflection. It's just going to spin wide. Palmer wouldn't have been able to do anything about that. Wrong side of the post. Allassani. Ferguson. Clunis. Tries to cross. Deflected away. Beanie fires from distance. Wrong side of the far post. Thought for a moment it might have beaten Palmer. Crept inside his post, but wrong side in the end from Beanie. Was breaking Allassani away from the one-man wall. As Newman delivers into a dangerous area. It's flicked onto the roof of the net and over. It's Kelly with the innovative flick. Looping harmlessly over the crossbar in the end. Half a chance for the visitors. At this time, end of the first half, they managed to find that first goal. Here goes Harvey in behind. Heavy touch and Beanie mops up. Ming doesn't clear quick enough. Bit of panic in the ranks. Billy Hunt. Shifting the plan to Turner, drills it from distance. Meat and drink for any goalkeeper. Routine stop for Edwards. Cripps has the ball under his spell. Dulwich hanging on. Great long ball towards Kelly. Taylor nods away. Hales, no nonsense clearance from him this time. Still not dealt with completely though. Kelly still. It's in the shot. Corner. Palmer's going to come forward for it. Is he? Yes, he is. Adds chaos to the mix. And it comes. Palmer's looking to get in. It's helped on by Love. Over the top it goes. It'll be a goal kick, and that may well be that. They made it tough for themselves this afternoon. Brightlingsea have had a really great second half. And they're not going to find an equaliser in this game. Dulwich Hamlet stay top of the table. They've beaten Brightlingsea Regent by 2-1 in a game of two halves really. Dulwich for the first 44.5 minutes were in control of this game before a Ricky Griggs goal on the stroke of half time made it an interesting affair. The second half saw Brightlingsea really come out and attack Dulwich, but to no avail. Preston Edwards with a few decent saves in there as his defence survived. In the first half, Dulwich has scored 2 goals in 4 minutes. Ashley Carew putting them ahead from the penalty spot after the referee had given the home side a spot kick following a handball in the penalty area. And then 4 minutes later, Reise Allassani driving forward, one of his now trademark goals for the club, bursting through and finding the bottom corner. And then that Griggs goal on the stroke of half time made it a bit interesting. Dulwich did hold on though, stay top of the league, leading Billericay Town by 2 points. Final score at Champion Hill, Dulwich Hamlet 2, Brightlingsea Regent 1. Gav, was it very much a performance of two halves today?
Yeah, it was, of course, it always is, but I thought we were good in the first half. I thought, barring their goal, which we was a bit careless with, I thought we played some lovely football. Probably could have been better than 2 goals to the good. But then they scored a goal. Obviously their tails were up. They got something to play for in the second half. They changed their formation and made it and tried to match us up, which they did well, and played a little bit more direct. And it was a harder game to play in, but I thought on the break we had opportunities where our last pass and product, if it would have been better, the game's finished, because obviously they've committed more bodies forward and gone for it. But you know, we've rolled our luck at times. Probably they rolled their luck a few times as well. That's how it goes. But overall, I thought we'd have beaten.
Yeah, I thought it was excellent second half. First half was tough. I didn't think we really did what we wanted to do, so we changed the shape at half time. And I thought second half we were really good. Yeah, I thought probably deserved maybe to nick a draw in the end, but didn't happen. So.
Did you think there was a lack of belief from your side in the first half a little bit?
We did speak about that after, and I kind of think there was a little bit of that, but it's also tough when you come here. You know they're going to have a lot of the ball, so you have to try and set up to be passive aggressive sort of thing. So you know if you commit too many men forward, then you get picked off because they've got the quality to pick you off. But however, if you do what we did first half and just sit too deep, then you struggle to then get out. And I still felt, even though we weren't great first half, I thought defensively we did okay up until the penalty, which I thought was really harsh, the penalty, I've got to be honest.
First half we done really well, stuck to our jobs, and yeah, it was convincing. Obviously we've given away a sloppy goal just for half time, which has brought them back in the ascendancy, and I think, to be fair, they've kicked on and been a much better team in the second half.
That goal we did concede, do you think we could have maybe defended it better because the lad was allowed to come inside, no real challenge on him before getting to the edge of the area?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we give away possession, there's a minute to go. As you said, the guys come in, I think, inside and from the right hand side. And as the shot's gone through as well, Preston says, kind of gone through people's legs, but yeah, we should defend that better.
Certainly in the first half the tempo was better than it was at Enfield and against Casuals midweek.
Yeah, definitely. We played fluidly with a lot of pace as well. Passed the ball well, and I thought we were good.
What did you say at half time? Did you think they'd come out of the second half firing because that goal was such a poor time to concede for you?
Yeah, exactly. We thought they had something to fight for and to go for it. But we were quite happy in the knowledge that if they came at us, we'd probably have opportunities on the break. So we mentally were prepared for the turnover and then us hurting them on the break, which obviously one more goal for us would have obviously probably put them out of sight. But it didn't happen. They were brave. They went for it. They were a team with a lot of fight and a lot of spirit, and credit to them, they come and gave a good account of themselves.
Change of formation at half time really helped you in that second half, match them on the field.
Yeah, I just matched them up shape. I felt if we stayed as we were, I know we've lost in the end, but I thought we'd have just got rolled over and probably maybe got hit for 4 or 5. I couldn't see where we were going to get a goal, and they were causing us a lot of problems, and I couldn't see that we were not going to concede more. So it was just a case of matching them up, trying to be more competitive, get 2 guys up front to harass their back three so that they couldn't walk out with the ball, and just in general get closer to them on the pitch really.
And you certainly upped your tempo going forward as well.
Yeah, I think basically through matching them up, that allowed us to get higher up the pitch. It allowed us to press them higher up the pitch. It allowed us to just get bodies higher up the pitch, which ultimately meant we was in, closer when they got the ball. So it certainly put them under pressure, and it made it harder for Dulwich to play basically.
We are seeing against sides now that come to Champion Hill, put men behind the ball. We're very patient with our play, and when we do score, we calm down a little bit because in times gone by, we get frustrated when we're not scoring.
Yeah, no, I mean, Lowestoft is a prime example. Like the gaffer saying to the boys, we're trying to reiterate, and you don't have to win the game in the first 20 minutes. Just keep going, keep passing the ball, keep doing the right things, and hopefully opportunities will come. Glad
how the defence held out in the second half.
Yeah, it was under a little bit, I mean, cross balls, long throws, and that we've done quite well with it. So, I mean, I'm not sure Preston had real genuine saves to make, but what he did have to do, he's done quite well.
We've got the personnel that, if teams allow us with the ball, we can defend. We can pass it well. But if we have to fight and put our backs against the wall, we've got guys at the back there who are prepared to switch straight away into that mode and fight, and we've done that today.
You've got a tough run of fixtures coming up, including today. I think Billericay next, and then Margate and Hendon. But going into those games, having played how you did in the second half, sets you up nicely and gives you some confidence.
Yeah, it's exactly what I've said at the end. I mean, this month's a tough month for us. We've got 7 games. We've had no games for 18 days, then we've got 7 games in 22 days. So it's tough. I hear the Premier League moaning about 7 games in 24 days. We've got less time than that, and obviously our guys have got work. So it's tough, but yeah, that's what I've said at the end. We've got to have that belief that we've gone out second half, but go out with that in the first half. But like I said, it is difficult because I knew Dulwich would play 3-5-2. We don't play 3-5-2. I like to play how I want my team to play, which we tried to do first half, and we just couldn't get a foothold in the game. So we had to change to match them up, to try and get a foothold in the game, which it allowed us to do. And it suited this game. But I wouldn't have done that from the start, if I'm honest, because if you play a team that plays 3-5-2 and you don't, they in theory are going to be better at it because they play it all the time. Whereas that's not our shape, that's not our formation. So with hindsight, yeah, if we start like that, we might be in the game. But yes, hindsight's a lovely thing. I'm just pleased with the reaction. The second half, we've come out, we've given a very good side a good game. I think they'll know that as well. I'm sure you watched it. I think you can see that we've competed, and like I said, I think arguably we could have got something in the end as well.
Obviously, it's well documented what's going on off the field at the moment. I won't draw on that too much, but getting 3 points today just gets the feel-good factor back at the club, doesn't it? Just focusing things on the field.
I suppose my job is really to try and create a winning team on the pitch for the public and the community who come and support us, to try and play as good football as possible and be entertaining, but at the start be competitive and try and win games, and that's my focus. I can't focus on anything other than that, and I don't. I just try and focus on that, and the players are a credit. They've been focused on their jobs and they've gone out, and I think they've given the club another good performance today.
It's great to see the crowds coming in 1,800 again today.
Wow, seemed a bit more than that, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's a lovely, healthy crowd. We're spoilt. We're in a good generation at this club. Where we're backed by 1,800, becoming an average now. You know, it's not always been like that over the years, and back in many years ago, it was a very well supported club. But we're in a lucky generation, and we should cherish it. And I do, the management team does, and I know the players do as well.